Fort Bend County History. Learning intention. Students will learn about important events in the history of Fort Bend County. Success criteria. I will talk and write about why events in Fort Bend County history are important. Materials. You will need your social studies journal or your Fort Bend County history handout and an electronic device. Number 1, Old 300. In the early 1800s, Texas was part of Mexico. In 1822, Stephen F. Austin brought 300 families from the United States to settle in Texas. Those families are known as the Old 300. Many of those families settled in what is now Fort Bend County. They built a small fort at a bend next to the Brazos River. The area around this fort started to be called Fort Bend. Number 2, Texas Independence. In 1836, Texas wanted to be its own country. They fought a war against Mexico for their independence. Texas defeated Mexico at San Jacinto, which is near Fort Bend County. Mexican soldiers passed through Fort Bend County on their way to San Jacinto. Number 3, Juneteenth. In 1865, the Civil War ended. A United States general came to Texas and announced all slaves were now free. It happened on June 19, 1865. It is known as Juneteenth. Under a tree that is still standing in Missouri City, enslaved African Americans learned of emancipation, freedom. This tree is now called the Freedom Tree, and there is a historical marker that describes what happened. Think about history. You will read over the events of the history of Fort Bend. Name the event, when it happened, and why you think it was important. You will be working on Event 1, Event 2, and Event 3. Share your work in the class assignment.